Buckle up, Islanders. It is cruise news overload on this Monday. We have several stories to share with you. We'll start with the Carnival Sunshine, where social media was buzzing last night of a possible man overboard situation. That was not the case. We have pictures from the Carnival Sunshine and what happened there. We also have news from Norwegian as they make a change to their beverage options on board some people will like. We also have news from MSC, the last player really in the game sailing from North America who have not updated their COVID-19 protocols. They are now updated. And we have news from Carnival setting a new expectation with passengers. I'm going to go ahead and give you a verbal warning, is what they say. We'll talk about that, and we will recap the big news last night that Island Time Travel is now up and going. Let's talk about cruising and cruise news right now on Island Time. A big happy Monday to all you Islanders. I hope you had a good weekend, but we are back to work. I know how it goes, but all of us right now, we're taking a break from work. Thank you so much for stopping by the show today. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors. Let's take some time and relax in the islands together. The first thing I have to tell you is thank you. Thank you to all you Islanders. You've been so supportive. Last night, as we announced, Island Time Travel is up and running. We can be your travel partner. We can advise you. We can help you book. We've been doing it for 14 months. We've helped over 100 of you scope and design your cruise, but we couldn't book your cruise. We had to send you somewhere else. Now we can book your cruise. We're so thankful to be able to do that. That way we can book it. We maintain that contact with you. We can help you book your hotel. Maybe you need a hotel where you can park your car and it's a free shuttle to the port. Maybe you need help with excursions. We've been these places. We've done it. And of course, our services are free. If you're looking for someone to help you book your cruise, to be with you on this journey as you plan your perfect vacation, email us at travel@bookislandtime.com. We're excited to go on this journey, and we hope that you'll go on this journey with us. Let's talk about cruising and cruise news. There's a ton going on across the industry. First, let's talk about the Carnival Sunshine. There was a lot of social media buzz last night about the Carnival Sunshine and a possible man overboard situation. I saw several threads with hundreds of comments. Let's get to what we know. Look at these pictures right here from passengers who were worried about maybe a possible man overboard situation. Many people posted about this situation, but Sean Mize, who's a passenger on board the Carnival Sunshine, wrapped it up best. He captured the pictures that you're looking at, and he said there was not a man overboard. Instead, it ended up being a small boat that a passenger saw. And of course, being out in the open water, they thought, hey, someone has fallen overboard. So today, we're thankful. We're thankful that it is indeed not a man overboard situation. It was a small boat. So that is the news on the Carnival Sunshine that so many of you have asked about. I want to get to this next. Norwegian has been in the news all weekend with the launch, the christening of the Norwegian Prima. She looks like a beautiful ship. She's actually the next ship we plan on being on in October. But man, she's beautiful. And Norwegian has had all kinds of surprises all weekend. The last surprise kind of that I saw over the weekend, and I had to share it with you because I'm excited about it, is that Coca-Cola products are back on Norwegian Cruise Line. Norwegian Cruise Line has switched to Pepsi over a decade ago. Yeah, Crown and Pepsi just doesn't ring the same at all. It doesn't. But they are now switching back to Coca-Cola, and they've done it on the Norwegian Prima, and other Norwegian ships should be serving Coca-Cola products very, very soon. And I know what you're thinking, you Carnival Cruise fans. You're thinking, please, Carnival, will you look at this news and will you switch back? I'm going to go ahead and ask you the question. And for some of you, it doesn't apply, I know. But for those of you who enjoy a Coke, a Pepsi, what do you prefer? For you Norwegian fans, are you happy about this cruise? For you Carnival fans, do you wish that Carnival would indeed switch back to Coke products instead of Pepsi products? Let us know, of course, in the comments section below. We'll have a little light argument, a refreshing argument on what we like to sip on Some of you guys, I know you're going to comment your alcoholic beverage, and that is fine. What do you like to sip on? Let us know in the comment section below. MSC is also in the news today. We've had many questions the last 2 weeks, almost daily, on our Facebook page, in our comment section here on YouTube. What is MSC doing? What are their protocols? Can you please tell me? Have you heard? Do you know what's going on? Are they going to change? All I could say was wait. We have to wait and see. And now, of course, they have released the protocols, and they pretty much mirror what everyone else is doing. The protocols are going to go in place September the 1st. U.S. residents is what I will share here, but there's a separate set of protocols for non-U.S. residents. If you're non-U.S. resident, then please look up those protocols. But for U.S. residents, vaccination is recommended, but no longer required. Pre-cruise testing is recommended, but no longer required for vaccinated passengers. Fully vaccinated guests are still required to show your proof of vaccination, as is the case with Royal Caribbean and Carnival and other cruise lines. Unvaccinated guests are required to show proof of a negative COVID-19 test, a NAT test, or an antigen test within 3 days of embarkation. So it just about mirrors the rest of the industry, but finally MSC comes around and they change their protocols, and now most of the industry is almost back to normal, or as normal as we could expect in the current reality that we live in. Now let's turn to Carnival Cruise Line. This one's interesting here because Carnival has given a verbal warning. We've seen the last several months fighting on board, videos of fighting. A lot of times Carnival doesn't like when people record those videos and post them, but that's the world that we live in today, right? We all have our phones there, and if something happens, bam, we pull it out. But we've seen several big fights, groups of fights with dozens of people involved in these fights, some of them overwhelming security. Carnival has come out on social media and they've said, hey, if you are involved in an altercation like this, you will be banned. Now Carnival's taking that next step. They're putting their words in writing with the Carnival branded email, the know before you go email. Carnival is now warning all passengers, be on your best behavior. Here's what the new letter states. We want you to have a memorable vacation, but please remember a cruise ship is a shared space. Our Carnival values underscore that everyone should feel welcome and included, and that everyone on board demonstrate care and respect toward others. No one will ever confuse a Carnival cruise ship with a school library, although there are libraries on board, right? We know that. But our experience has taught us that everyone has a better time when children are supervised. There we go. Call that out. Noise in the hallways is kept to a minimum. Yes, please don't slam the doors, especially early morning. Guests follow cues, and that a spirit of community and neighborliness is shown by all. Carnival Cruise Line also has a message for guests who do not respect the safety of all on board or who display disruptive behavior which affects other guests or the crew members on board. Here's the message. Consistent with our commitment to safety, disruptive behavior is not tolerated in any guest whose conduct affects the comfort, enjoyment, safety, or well-being of other guests or crew will be disembarked at their own expense and banned from sailing on Carnival in the future. That is now in the know before you go. Email. Carnival can say, they can pull the thing out if something happens on board and says, hey, we delivered this to you, we showed this to you, you agreed to it, you got on board, and you still act a fool. We're going to get you off the ship. No, you're not getting your money back and you're not going to sail again. What do you think about this, Islanders? Do you like this action, this more official stance on violence that we've seen on board? I think it's interesting, though. They mentioned kids, right? Some of us, we see kids that are running around causing issues and, of course, noise in the hallways. Do you like this stance? They've gone more official. Put it in the know before you go email. Or do you think, you know what, there's getting to be too many rules? Too many rules. It's supposed to be fun, right? Choose fun. Let us know in the comment section below what you think. And of course, while you're down there, please give us that thumbs up. We'd appreciate that so much. Islanders, we hope you have a great week. You know that we're going to be here throughout the week to share the latest in cruising and cruise news as the industry still continues to have so much go on, even post-COVID. We're excited about kind of this new phase that we're in. We're not talking about COVID policies every single day. They're not dominating the news. Instead, it's different things like this. Like we get excited about a little Coca-Cola product. I'm excited about that. I hope you are too. Have a great day, Islanders. We'll see you in the comment section below on Facebook and tomorrow right here on Island Time.